my... Well, I guess I have my data on. It's working. See here. Yep. We got it. You're somewhat capable. So how is everybody doing today? How are you doing today? Are you surviving me today?
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
A little bit. Okay. Hey, Treasure Hunter, and hey, Stone Wolf.
Hey, welcome in.
Stone Wolf, I don't... You recognize that name?
Stone Wolf, you got to tell us about yourself since you're a newbie here on our channel. Tell us where you live and what you do and all that fun stuff.
And you can have... I'm glad that you specified, because you can have a Stone Wolf indoors or outdoors.
You can. That's absolutely true. I know, because I'm a former school teacher.
And Polarion says, Breaker 19 for the Walky Talky. Well, we're not actually on Walky Talkies. Stone Wolf says, just happy to catch you live. Well, we're happy that you did. Where are you from? Yeah, we're just going for a walk on a couple of roads just outside of our house, Neil. It's a good spot to live in because everywhere around us is flat and it has lonely roads, so it's a good spot to go for a walk. Hey, Beth Cornett.
Welcome.
What? All that white stuff? Lots of white stuff. Lauren says, you know, I just had to make that joke. We know. And Stone says, I'm in Yuma, Arizona right now, but from Washington. We're in Kansas right now, but from Oregon.
Yeah.
That's where we was born and raised. So that's why we moved far, far away, to get away from that horrible memory.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, old man King. How are you doing today? It's probably dark out there where you live right now. We're starting to look a little bit like New York, huh? A little bit of the white stuff. Neil says we're getting drowned in Louisiana right now.
Oh, man.
Ew.
Louisianans love to come and hunt here in Kansas. We hosted some, and then I saw a bunch more hunters in town the other day with Louisiana plates.
Do you have to say Louisiana?
Louisiana.
Louisianans.
Louisianans. Yeah, they apparently love to come and hunt in Kansas. There are more birds here. I think mostly, well, the ones we hosted were deer hunters, but I think the ones that are currently here, most of them are bird hunters. They're shooting ducks and geese and stuff. I'd always think that Louisiana had lots of critters to shoot.
Stan says he's going to leave Yuma before the spring temperatures.
Good idea.
That's a good idea. Arizona is a very, very hot place, which I can appreciate right now.
Well, if you're up in the mountains, it's pretty pleasant.
Oh, man. Beth said we call it Louisiana.
Louisiana. Oh, Beth.
And then
So mean.
Neil says that there's a tornado 250 miles south of them.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, I saw some YouTube tornado chasers going on in Texas. I don't know if a tornado actually broke out, but they were expecting one. I think that was earlier today.
Well, we had our tornado weather last year, so we got it out of our system.
We sent it down to you all.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
because
year
it's
hasn't
not very
been,
windy.
yeah, it's been remarkably unwindy. Last year was crazy windy.
Stowe says, too hot for me. I'd rather be there.
I don't know. I've had about enough of my cold weather to last me a while. And it's
Yeah.
gonna get colder next week. It's gonna be down near 0 a couple days. I
Yay.
am not looking forward to that. I
No.
do not like it that cold. Will not be doing any walks when the temperature is at 0.
So who knows? Maybe we acclimate by then.
Yeah, sure.
It's pretty pleasant. It's not too bad. It's just as long as there's no wind, we're good. But when it starts to get down towards 0, then your pipes start to freeze. We should have had our pipes wrapped. They have like heating wraps underneath the house that they use in the really extreme climates. Like we could do with that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we've had any of our normal pipes freeze since we've lived here. Just that weird upstairs one, because I think it runs near an outer wall.
Peter says no tornadoes here as far as I know. There's never been a tornado in New York between December and March. Hey Tamara, how's it going today? She says lots of thumbs up and roses.
Thank you. Lots of thumbs up and roses back at you.
She says, I wish you a good day and good health. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Tamara. We appreciate your encouragements. We're trying to work on our health right now. Trying to get some of those exercises in our bones. It's not easy to do when you live in a cold climate. I gave my treadmill to my mom so that she could exercise a bit. I heard that that's the best thing there is for the elderly, is not necessarily eating right or anything else, but just exercising is the best thing for you. RG says, I see you guys are on another snow walk tonight. I hope all is well with you guys. Yeah, all is well with us. Like, we're busy making...
We're upright.
Yeah. We always like to create little tiffs where they don't need to be created. But, because we're all a little bit cranky of this cold weather.
Yeah. I'm ready for spring already. I love the snow. It's so beautiful and fun, but after a couple weeks, it's enough. I'm ready for some sun, and we do usually get sun. This is kind of an unusual, kind of cloudy Kansas day. We don't get these too often. Reminds me of being back in Oregon. This is what Oregon looks like a lot of the time. Not all the snow though, unless you're up in the mountains. Just the sky.
Yeah. Stone Cold Fox says, is in Yuma, Arizona, RG.
Lots of Arizonans.
Yep.
We have family in Arizona.
Lots
of cousins.
They just come on here to brag. Yeah. They come on to all the lives of the cold climate people and just brag like, oh yeah, it looks really cold there.
Haha, suckers.
My little fingies are getting a little cold. Ryan Hall, y'all. I guess that was the live before us.
Oh yeah, Ryan Hall is the best. Love that dude.
What's the guy? Uncle Ben. Uncle
Oh,
Ben
yeah.
is our new favorite from Urban Rescue Ranch or Rescue Farm
Yeah,
or something like
that
that.
dude is hilarious.
Yeah.
You gotta have a certain type of humor to appreciate him, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be like tasteless
Yeah,
and senseless.
I think a lot of people wouldn't find him funny. I bet your mom wouldn't find him funny.
No, she wouldn't. She'd just say like, "Why does he go so fast? I can't understand what he's doing. Why does he use all those funny words?" Because that's what kids like. They like funny words and they like fast-paced
And we're basically
videos.
kids.
Yeah,
We like it.
basically.
Basically.
And it's kind of hopeless because we're middle-aged, so by the time when you get really old, you're supposed to revert back to your childhood, really. So it's too late for us. We'll just be children forever.
Guess so.
You want to hold the camera for a little bit? My little fingies are getting cold.
Put them in your pockets.
Okay.
See, now that I got the camera, you can look at her. Woo!
Woo woo!
Little bundled
Somebody
up Kareem.
bundled up.
Who
Yeah.
are you wearing today?
Who am I wearing? Myself. Oh, actually, I have a knockoff Cole Haan jacket.
Nice.
Yeah, it is really nice. It has a couple layers and it has down, so it's just perfect for this cold weather.
And she stole my good winter hat.
Yeah. I know that it's knockoff because if you buy it at Marshall's or TJ Maxx or Ross, they're not real.
Oh, good. These gloves are touchscreen.
Oh, good.
RG says, now you tell me I never grew up. Well, I can't read it all because of they're putting an arrow into, oh. I never grew up. Being an adult is a pain.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
now you tell me. Yep, being an adult is no fun.
Unless you're Craig. Then
Craig.
you don't have to do the taxes, apparently.
Yeah, I married a tax girl.
I'm not the tax man. I'm the tax woman.
She's the tax lady. Yeah, she said she could do the taxes, and I was like, will you marry me? Just kidding.
Actually, it didn't go down like that.
No, it didn't.
No, I asked him to marry me first. But, it's just in jest. Just I was visiting him with a friend in Southern California. And then I saw his car.
Hey, it's 12 stones in the house.
So, of course, I asked him to marry me after seeing his car.
Hey, 12 stones, or as they say in my country, 12 piedras. El rancho de las 12 piedras.
That's a beautiful, beautiful accent.
Thank
got.
you. Thank you. I'm bringing out my inner Mexican. And he says looks like we need more snow. Yeah, we do need more snow because look, you can still see the corn stalks sticking out. I mean, come on. Let's get those covered.
I think that all this here was covered yesterday. So I think that
Yeah, it did melt a little bit. Yeah, this was all white yesterday.
So I'm hopeful because it's supposed to warm up over freezing tomorrow and the next day.
Yeah.
I hope I can finally get up to my fixer ever and work on it. There's been some people that have been interested in buying it, but I really want to fix it up a lot nicer before they see it. So I'll try and do my best.
Uh-oh. Neil and Josh, our friend Josh from 12 Stones. Just kidding, Byron. They're getting into it. You guys behave.
Where's Byron from again?
You guys behave.
Don't Kentuckians fight a lot? Is that right?
Kentuckians?
Yeah, aren't they
Is
known?
Byron in Kentucky? He's not in
Yeah.
Kentucky. Is he?
Yeah, he kept saying it to us over and over and over again, remember?
No, that was somebody else, wasn't it?
No, I think that was him.
I don't know. Hey, so we finally learned your name, so don't expect us to remember where you're from yet. It takes us, once you pop in on like 10 lives, then we know your name. You do 10 more lives and we'll remember where you're from. Okay? So you got to do 20 lives to being good with us.
So remember who we are.
Yeah, I don't know who or where we are. I think we're somewhere in the middle. Oh. He says Kentucky? I told you he wasn't Kentucky.
Really?
I think he's Texas.
Well, which is the one
I
that
say
keeps
you're
telling
either
us Kentucky
Texas.
over and over
Hey,
again. We can't remember.
I think he's either oh yeah, he says Texas. I was right. I was right. See, I'm better than her.
Well, who's the one that keeps making fun of us because we can't remember that he's from Kentucky?
I don't remember. If he popped on and I saw the name, I would.
Okay.
Yeah, there's somebody that keeps saying they're from Kentucky, and every time we ask them again, where are you from? Which is, as you've noticed, we do that to everybody.
So sorry, we didn't take away anything from the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. It says to remember people's names, that's really important.
But it doesn't say you have to remember where they're from.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's our excuse.
Yeah.
He says stick to taxes. That's a good one. Byron lives in the state of confusion. That's true. Oh, the one that's from Kentucky is the one that's in Japan right now.
Oh, is that Peterson?
Peterson Farms.
Okay.
It's Peterson Farms of the fake Nashville.
No, that's Indiana. They're in Nashville, Indiana.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's the fake Nashville.
Oh, okay. But why would he say he's from Kentucky if he's from Indiana?
Oh.
That's not him.
Okay, then that's not him. I don't know. I'm getting everybody confused. Sorry, y'all.
Well, we know that Peterson is in Japan.
So if 12 Stones, she'll stick to taxes if you stick to Texas.
That's all my exes live in Texas.
How about all my exes do my taxes?
Texas is the place I really long to be. How come you don't sing with me?
But all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Actually, as we like to say south of the border, that's why I hang my hat in Tenochtitlan. Tenochtitlan is the home of the Aztecs.
Oh, yeah?
Or, I don't know, some indigenous people down there. I don't remember if it was the Aztecs. I had to learn that in school. But it's fun to say. And it makes me laugh because it sounds like Tennessee. I mean, it sounds like you're starting to say Tennessee. Tenochtitlan.
Are we done yet?
Hold it for a minute.
Okay. Are we done walking yet? My legs are getting tired. Byron says, hardy har har. Or Josh says, hardy har har.
Let's call him Josh forever.
Okay.
Well, not Josh forever, just Josh.
Why can't we call him Josh forever?
We could.
It's like saying whatever forever.
That was the best t-shirt I ever saw. Whatever forever.
We know
It's like sounds like the Shakira song. Whatever forever. Poor Shakira got cheated on. She was with some pro soccer player, and apparently
you mean he was for soccer? He's a pro soccer player.
yeah. Apparently she wrote a song about like trashing him after their breakup or something.
That's always classy.
Yeah, that's like that Justin Timberlake one that he did back in the day.
Yeah. Nothing better than airing your dirty laundry.
Neil says, hey Byron, can you help me build an ark? It's getting deep here. Well, hey, don't you have the ark? Isn't the ark in Kentucky? Isn't that where?
That's not where he's at. Did he just
Neil.
Texas? Oh, Neil.
Neil
Okay.
wants help building an ark.
Okay.
Hey, Neil, don't you guys have the ark in Kentucky? I'm pretty sure that's where it's at. The
Is
ark,
Neil from Kentucky?
the ark replica. Oh, he's in Louisiana. I'm an idiot. Well, go up to Kentucky. All you got to do is hop on the Mississippi and head north for a couple of days. And then you'll get to Kentucky and you can grab the Ark. Or maybe you could get some Kentucky people to launch it into the Mississippi. Oh, can you imagine? That would be quite the sight if they took that Ark. And I wonder if they made it like actually seaworthy. Because I know they tried to make it like exactly to scale and exact to the specifications of the original Ark.
Well, they probably haven't sealed it correctly. Because it probably has entrances and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know, I haven't been there. Maybe they have the entrances up high.
Maybe.
Who knows?
I don't
The
know.
ladder. Byron must have went to another live. Yeah, maybe he didn't like all our insults. I don't know. Let me flip this upside down. I think it'll turn around.
He's still there, but
There we go.
my
So I can
data
use my other hand.
coverage is bad.
No, he's still here. He's here and he's pondering what's going on.
Oh. No. We're in the land of Oz, so who knows what's going on.
Oh, you reminded me, I want to buy that sign before we leave Kansas. Except it's like $300.
What side?
There's a big sign that I think they used to have it along a freeway or something. It looks like a government-made sign. It's a huge sign and it has a sunflower and it says Kansas, the land of Oz, but it's spelled A-H-S. The land of Oz.
No.
He probably started freezing. Yeah, looking at all this snow can get you cold, I would imagine. Not quite as cold as being here, though. In fact, I think when we get back, I might need some hot chocolate. Doesn't that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah, hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Isn't that how they...
Old Man King says, I think it's your imaginary friend that lives in Kentucky. No, I swear. Sometimes we're doing a live and we'll get like 3, 4 people from Kentucky all on here. They're all gone today. I swear they're not imaginary. Or who knows, maybe they are. Maybe it was a dream I had where we had a bunch of Kentucky friends. So one thing we've noticed is when we travel to another state and make a couple videos, even if they're just like little short videos, we notice that we pick up subscribers from these places. And it was like right after we went to Kentucky, we got 3 or 4 subscribers from that state. And I think it's because when you put in your location data in YouTube, then they send it to people in that area. So make sure y'all always tag your posts with your location, because I'm pretty sure that helps spread your stuff. We've noticed that multiple times when we've gone to different states, and then shortly thereafter we'll get subs from those. It happened in South Dakota. Remember, we went to South Dakota and we got some people from that area, and also Iowa.
T Snowy.
Yeah, T Snowy. He's our South Dakota homie. Actually, no, he's not South Dakota, is he?
Yes.
I was thinking he was Sioux City.
No, he's South Dakota.
He's Sioux Falls?
Yeah.
He's in one of the cities. I was thinking it was Sioux City.
And there's South Dakota Mountain Man.
Oh, yeah.
Must live on the western side of South Dakota.
Yep.
Actually, he doesn't. He told me he does. He lives in the farmland.
Yeah, he does. You know what's funny? I was looking at the temperatures in South Dakota today, and it was like way warmer in Rapid City than on the east side of the state. And I always had it in my head that the west side, you know, being in the mountains, was colder.
Yeah, you think
But
so.
they were in like the mid 40s, whereas like Sioux Falls and all that were like 20 degrees.
Look at the cute little birdie tracks.
Look at the birdie
Cute.
tracks, everybody. Hopping around in the snow.
Cute.
Hey, look, everybody, we're at the crossroads, so you can be lonely.
Uncle Charlie.
Uncle Charlie.
Trying to Charlie,
at the
Charlie.
crossroads. That's our favorite song from high school. Just kidding. This is actually, this is funny. This is the first time I've come to these crossroads where it's actually a three-way road now, because heading east, it's all snow.
There's
Looks
only
like,
one brave person.
yeah, it looks
going
like
that way.
2 cars went down there. I see 2 sets of tracks. Yeah, look at that. That's actually a road, but you couldn't tell it. It's all covered in snow. Hey, it's Billy. It's Billy the Meat Man.
Yes, trying to peddle meat. Everybody, look out!
Billy's got meat for sale. That's a good band. Corn. I don't. Billy, are you drinking again? He says corn.
That's a good band.
A good band. Oh, he's talking about Bone Thugs and Harmony, y'all. No sale. No meat for you. Are you the meat Nazi now, Billy? It's 5 o'clock rush hour. Where's the vehicles?
Well, we might move up north, so that's why we're thinking we don't want to buy a lot of food right now.
Yeah.
But if we wouldn't, then we probably would buy some steak, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all about getting some meat. So hit us up next year, or I mean later this year. Yeah, we very well may move. You heard it here first. He says only for you guys. Oh, okay. Well, I did put out an invite that if you're in the area, Billy, you got to come and meet up with us for a meal or something. There's one decent restaurant in town.
Meet up with us for a meat meal.
Not for sale, it's a gift. Well, man, you didn't say it was a gift. We can't turn down free meat, can we?
No. Okay, you got it.
Yeah, we'll make room for free meat.
Yeah, we'll throw out all that venison.
Yeah, some hunters actually, we host hunters we have a little hunting lodge in the back of our house, and the hunters gave us a ton of meat, and we're slowly going through it. It's good meat. But yeah, maybe if we need to, we'll push that aside and put in some.
We could eat beef for like weeks and weeks. That'd be great.
Yeah, well, hey.
He wanted to go on that meat diet, so
How'd he
we could
have?
go heavily on meat.
Oh, it's Little Ridge Farm. Little Ridge. We have a rule here: until you've been on the live 10 times, we don't know your name or where you're from. So you have to.
I'm gonna guess Arkansas.
You have to tell us.
I'm guessing Arkansas. Who are you guessing? Where
I'm guessing they're from Oklahoma.
Okay.
I don't know.
Should have guessed Missouri. Also
No,
sounds
throw that venison this way. You got to come up and get it, Beth.
Yeah, we'll just do a beef exchange in the middle of the night, or a meat exchange.
Yeah, and Billy, we could do a meat swap too. If you want to throw us some beef, we'll throw you some. I think it's mostly venison. I'm actually not sure. It was funny, they gave me a big garbage bag full of meats, and I just threw it in the freezer, and then we just kind of gradually look through it. So I'm not even sure what it all is. I know the first thing we pulled out was like venison sausage, and it was really good. Oh wait, we got a bunch of comments. Hold that thought.
No,
I gotta
this is
catch.
so important.
Oh, okay, everybody
This is
wait.
so important. Okay, I was watching a video about Japanese vending machines, and he didn't speak Japanese, or he can't read the Japanese characters, so he has a little app, and so it revealed that what he was gonna eat was sea lion meat.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, Old Man King. Oh, he's saying hello to Mark. Billy says, I'll see where you guys are at the end of February. Oh, we'll still be in Kansas. It's going to take us a few months. It's not 100% that we're moving. It's just kind of the direction we're headed. We're leaning towards a move. Hey, so if anybody wants to buy a beautiful place in Kansas, hello, Mark at Little Ridge Farm. So Little Ridge, come on, you got to tell us where you're from so we can see who wins. She guessed Arkansas. I guessed Oklahoma. Well, Billy, South Dakota is at the top of our list. And let me tell you all why, if we move, we would likely go to South Dakota. One word. What's the word?
Gnome.
Gnome, as in garden gnome. Actually, Old Man King says, you're both way off. So how come everybody here knows where Little Ridge is from and we don't?
They don't pay attention.
Billy says, I knew it. Are you just saying that because we go there like every few weeks? Well,
in the middle of winter when it's the most horrible time to go there.
Yeah.
But we've been checking out some houses.
Yeah, we have secretly been looking at a few places. The bad part is that South Dakota is more expensive than Kansas. However, it's still a lot cheaper than much of the rest of the United States. But it's actually more her choice to go to South Dakota. If it was up to this guy, we would be heading south to Arkansas for a little Sarah Sanders country. So we basically choose a state based on the governor. No, actually, that's actually true, because
We're just choosing Kansas because of the governor.
yeah, Kansas. When we moved here, we were told it was a really conservative state, and we asked people before we moved. We said, like, well, what's the deal with the Democrat left-wing governor? And they were like, oh, she kind of got in on a fluke because the old governor kind of split to go be part of Trump's cabinet or something, and so she just kind of moseyed into the spot. But they said, oh, next time around we'll get a Republican in there. Well, guess what? The next time around came and she got reelected. And not only did she get reelected, but also in a recent election, Kansas decided, Little Ridge says, now I'm on laptop. Okay, we know you're on a laptop, but what state is this laptop in? So Kansas also decided that it wants to be an unlimited abortion state. So you can get abortions here right up until birth if you want.
Yeah, they decided to have that in our Constitution so there can be no rules or regulations enforced against abortion.
Yep. Yeah, so you know, you might not think of Kansans as the creative type, but they're very creative, because the Kansas Supreme Court justices got really creative and somehow found in that constitution of the state a right to unlimited access to abortion under any circumstances. They said it's a woman's right to privacy in her own health and all this. So they're very, Billy says Arizona. Oh, Little Ridge is in Arizona? Oh no! Danger, 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 danger.
Oh, no!
She says, nice walk in the snow. I did that too. Oh, Little Ridge says, I live in New York, but at my girlfriend's house in Arizona now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Everybody's from Arizona right
Well,
now.
you know, I would recommend, if you're dating someone in another state, I decided it was better to marry them.
Yeah, just married the state
Because-
that's better.
Yeah, when we met, we were in different states. It was too inconvenient, so we just got married and moved in together. So that's my recommendation for you. And keep both of those houses so you can go to Arizona in the winter and New York in the summer. Oh, so anyway,
It's Jennifer
if
up here.
well, she said she went for a walk in the snow.
Oh.
Now she's
Sipping hot cocoa.
yeah, probably,
That's what you get to do.
and enjoying our walk in the snow. So, hey Jennifer, I was just telling everybody that if it was up to me, we'd be heading south to Arkansas if we move this year, which we're leaning towards. Nothing's for sure yet. But this gal likes South Dakota.
Give me some more coal.
I like the South Dakota politics a lot, but I also like Arkansas. And I love Sarah Sanders. She's awesome. I think she's going to do wonders for the state. Jen says, I am sipping hot cocoa. You nailed it.
Yeah, we call
High
it.
five. Little Ridge says, just a vacation to get away from my house burnt down. Oh no.
Oh,
Thanks to my
sorry.
girlfriend buying me a round trip ticket.
Oh,
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
that's pretty
That's
devastating.
rough. South Dakota, my goodness, too cold. That's what I say, Jen. I am in 100% agreement with you.
I think so too, but I love it. I love Yankton. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, she's in love with this little town called Yankton,
Yeah.
which is a really good sized town. It's like 15,000 people, so it's not too big, not too small. They got, lots of amenities.
Have a Menards. So
Yeah, they actually have a Menards, which usually you'll only find in bigger towns. Anyway, hey, let's pause and pray for Little Ridge. What did they say his name was? I can't remember. Somebody said his name earlier. Scrolling back. Mark.
I'm gonna go with Josh.
Mark. His name is Mark. Oh, cancel. Okay, hold on. Oh, Mark. Do you mind if we say a little prayer for you, Mark? Arkansas, Billy says Arkansas is my next favorite state. I might buy a place over there. Oh, the message disappeared. Hold on. Oh, these phones are so fickle sometimes. I might buy a place over there next year. Oh, we'll come visit you. Please do. All right. If everybody can join in with us real quick. Lord, we pray for Mark that's had this great tragedy come about with his house burning down. And we thank you that his life was spared and that he has a place to go at the moment and be warm. And we pray that you just restore his home and help the insurance to get everything figured out soon. And we thank you again for sparing him. And we just pray that you be with him and watch over him as he gets things figured out. It's probably a really confusing time having your house burned down, especially in the middle of winter. So we just pray your blessing and protection over him. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Yeah, a friend of ours from church too, had their house burnt down as well.
Yeah.
He's a real old guy.
Yeah, an old farmer had his house burned down. And he was in church. His house burned down, if I remember correctly, his house burnt down Saturday. And he was in church on Sunday. I was like, wow, that's awesome. Hold on, I gotta bring the chat back. My phone is making the chat disappear now. Okay, hold on. I'll switch to top chat. Okay. Little Ridge says, you can watch my fire and medical disaster live video. Oh, wow. Yeah, we will definitely watch that for sure. Oh. If you don't see a comment from us today, send us a link to it or something. Hey, it's Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca.
She's starting on our hat today.
All right.
Woohoo! It's about time, Rebecca. I think we've been waiting like a year.
You can see we need it. I mean, look how cold it is out here.
Yeah, she's wearing this hat thin.
Yeah. I need a better one.
Well, we really appreciate it. We love handmade stuff. We really prize it.
Yeah.
It's special to have something that somebody spent hours making for you. Everyone's saying hi to Rebecca. Here's a big.
Starting to turn pink.
Here's a big white winter wonderland.
Starting to sunset on us.
Simply Jan set up a GoFundMe for Mark. Oh, if you can share that in the chat, that'd be great.
Can you make them into the monitors, or are they already?
I don't know. Here, I'll see if I can see if it works. It's not working. It always does this to me. I can't make people mods because when I touch the screen with their name, it just tries to focus the camera.
think you went before when you said that. You had to
Yeah.
say it.
Mod can go to my about section and share links. Well, if Billy's still in here, Billy, if you're still in here, could you do that? I know Billy's already a mod. It's really hard to add mods from a cell phone. Sometimes it lets me, oh, there. Hold on. Let me see. Ah, I almost had it. I think what I did is I just went back and forth a bunch before.
I was forced to work on Craig's laptop today, and it reminded me how much I hated that laptop because, like, this one won't allow you to click on anything. On that one, it clicks on everything, even the things that you don't actually click on.
Let me see.
Nuts.
Oh, that's not going to work. I think Billy must have bounced on us. Let's see. I'll try clicking on different names and see if it lets me. Yeah, I'm going to give up. It's not working. I think what I did before is I went in and out of live chat to top chat, and then suddenly it let me or something. Which one am I in now? Okay. Billy says I can't figure it out. I'm on the wrong phone. Yeah, it's hard to do a lot of YouTube features from a phone.
Well, can you just put the link on the regular comment section?
If it works.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Anybody could probably put the link under the video, right?
Yeah, not under the
in
live
the
chat.
yeah, not in the live chat, but in the video description.
Or video chat.
And if you do that, we can put a community post too. I mean, I know those don't usually get a whole lot of views, but you never know.
Do that for Captain America or The America Project. That one
Okay.
has a lot more than this one does.
Okay, and Little Ridge says Rebecca has a beautiful quilt she's donating to an auction or raffle that a few channels are doing to help us. Oh, that's cool. That would have to be Billy. He's the only mod. I'll just show this one.
Okay.
We can stay over there. Or
Want to be on the camera?
yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
She said she doesn't want to be on the camera, but she's a lot prettier than I am.
I don't want to be on the camera. Actually, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here.
let's go over here. So then you can show the.
Oh, hey, let me. Hold on. Add moderator. All right. Hey, I was able to make Beth a mod. I just, after pushing the thing like 50 times, it finally popped up. So Beth, if you want to do that, you can do that now. You're an honorary.
Beautiful.
You want to hold it for a bit? My arm's about to fall off.
Yeah.
Just go sideways until we get.
Okay.
Now you can see my crazy face.
You're a handsome boy.
Ooh, where? I'll get him.
It's right behind you.
I'll get him. I'll roundhouse kick him. I'll go Chuck Norris on him.
Beth says she's trying to copy the link. So.
Yeah, or if you're not able to do it in the chat, like I said, you can put it in the description on any of our recent videos, and then we'll share it out too.
Not description, the chat, like the regular comment section.
Yeah. And we're gonna be making a U-News video tonight.
Yeah,
and we can share about that on our U-News.
Yeah, and we got some news from Randy. Randy from Minnesota.
Yeah, actually, Mark, if it's okay with you, if your videos are remixable, we'll take a little clip from your video about your house burning and put it on our news.
So then we could put
Or-
the link of, yeah.
Or better
GoFundMe.
yet, if you wanted to send us like a minute-long clip, the highlights, but of the dramatic parts of the house, then news program that we're going to do tonight. We do a regular news program a few times a week. And
How do you send it to us?
yeah, you can send it on Dropbox. You just use the email cornfedlifepodcast@gmail.com. If you forget that, you can go to any of our U-News videos. We have a whole playlist of U-News, and that link is in the description.
Or if it's a small file size and you don't want box, you can just send it to our email.
Yeah.
cornfedlifepodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, if you're able to send that to, we will put it in the video that will come out tomorrow, and we will also share in the live thing. We'll share the GoFundMe and whatnot.
He says record the screen.
Yeah, I guess we can just do a screen record.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do, and then we can link up the GoFundMe page. Help get it out there. We got a really, you guys have to watch our U-News tomorrow, because we got another special report from Go Midwest Fishing, Mr. Randy. And Randy is an awesome dude.
Yeah, his story was really cool.
Yeah,
so you want to watch that.
He's in Minnesota. And his channel, if you're at all interested in fishing, or even if you're not, his videos are beautiful. He does a really cool thing at the start of all his videos. He fishes, like every time he makes a video, he fishes at a different lake. Like Minnesota has 10,000 lakes or whatever. But he does this thing where he starts with Google Earth, and then it zooms down, and it goes right down to the lake. And then what he does is he gets a drone and takes over right from the same spot. So it looks like you're coming down from space, and then you get footage right down to the dock.
Wow.
The dock that they're taking off from. It's
fun.
It's pretty neat. And he does that in a lot of his videos.
Yeah, he's a commercial airline pilot. I don't know why he doesn't do videos about that.
But we're excited that this is his second or third
U-News? Second, I think.
Second?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done at least one before. And his reports are really good. He edits them real nice, which is not required if anybody wants to submit a U-News video. And so that means we have 2 reporters so far this month. And for those that don't know, we give out a really nice prize to the reporter of the month, who is the person that sends in the most reports. And since there's 2 guys with 1 report, all you would have to do is send in 2 reports, and you'd be the winner at this point.
Mark said that the same video is the one that's on the GoFundMe page as well.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So anyway, we would love to have little reports from any of you, and you share news on whatever you want. And it doesn't have to be actual national news. It can just be, actually we prefer personal news, like what's going on in your farm or your ranch or your town. That's what we love. We love little special stories that you're not going to hear anywhere else. Hey, here's rush hour traffic coming. Here's Kansas rush hour traffic. You'll see.
Okay, they're coming soon. Here they come.
Here they go. Oh man, that was some serious.
There you
traffic.
go. Woo! Look at them go. How are we gonna cross the road? I don't know.
Yeah, Kansas traffic isn't really a thing. Even we've been in the big city, Wichita, the biggest city, during rush hour, and the traffic is still not that bad. It's the least trafficked state I've ever lived in, I believe.
Yeah, the only place that's bad is when you cross the border to Missouri when you're in Kansas City. That's the only place that's bad.
Yeah, the minute you get into Missouri, you're in, even the Kansas side of Kansas City.
It's not bad.
It's not that bad, but as soon as you cross into Missouri, the traffic is horrendous.
Yeah, that's 80% of the people in the U.S. are over there on the east side.
Right. That's a really fun fact, is if you draw a line down the U.S. about where Kansas City is, from north to south, about 80% of the whole country lives east of that line.
Yeah, even counting California.
Right. Yep.
Seattle.
The west half of the U.S. is pretty desolate
Right.
compared to the east. And you notice it because as soon as you're in Missouri, there's like city after city after city, like big cities. When you're in Kansas, like you go for a long ways between cities. And the cities aren't even that big.
Okay, guys. Well,
Can't they see our horsemen? Come on, show them our horsemen.
That's our thumbnail.
I know, but
so they've already
seen
it.
Show it live. Just
okay.
Hold the camera down.
Okay.
If you guys stick through for one more minute, you get to see our sculpture live, the one that's in our thumbnail for this chat. We're pretty proud of it. Is his hat still on? I can't tell.
Oh, it looks like instead of a comma, there's a semicolon there. That's why it's not showing up as a blue link. But that's okay. We can still get the information out there.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out.
Ride the horsey.
Still got his hat on. So in a minute, you guys get to see our awesome.
T Snowy, we're just talking about you.
Yeah,
from South Dakota. Share from the GoFundMe. Trying to help us all out and getting that link out there.
Snowy, we shared the secret news that there's a chance we might move to South Dakota this year.
Okay, so I'm going to show you our special snow sculpture that we've done.
Check it out, y'all.
Okay, this is one noble steed. The one noble steed, what do you think he's pulling? But the snow cowboy.
You know what? We never put a face on him. Is there any rocks laying around? We're supposed to put little eyes and a nose on him.
I thought we were supposed to throw the rocks at him.
No.
Boo, South Dakota. Jen says. Jen, you just puck.
Hey, you keep on it, Jen. Keep on it, because I'm still trying to influence them toward Arkansas. But the problem is, Jen, it's 2 against 1. Corrine and her mom want South Dakota because they don't realize how miserable the cold is.
Okay, well, thank you guys for joining us. We'll be sure and put that link up and a story about Mark and his house and his current needs up on our latest U News. So stay tuned for the U News.
All right, God bless y'all, and goodbye from me and the Snow Cowboy. Love y'all.